Everyone, today is June 22nd and it's Thursday, 12:19 p.m. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. Today in Crypto Wars, I'm going to be talking mostly about Steem changes, the Hardfork 19, and as I was saying, Steem, I was talking about these changes before, but I don't think I really grasped the importance of them and how heavy it's going to be on the platform. And I thought we should analyze the changes a little bit. I'm going to try and give a little bit of an unbiased opinion. Of course, I'm in favor. I'm going to be biased in favor of the hard fork no matter what, but that's because I'm a content creator and now I'm making more money on Steemit. So, for those who are wondering why I'm still recording from my laptop when I got a new camera, which I posted on Steemit about, is I forgot to get SD cards. The SD cards, man, they sneak up on you. You can't forget them. Like when you go to the store and get a camera, you have to buy the SD cards with them. So that's just what it is. So this might be one of my last videos on my laptop. I didn't feel like going back to the store and awkwardly walking in and asking for SD cards. I'm going to wait and I'm going to a different store and then I'm going to buy the SD cards. But anyways, about Steem, the changes on Steemit. Inflation is increasing, obviously. Just for the sake of unbiased opinion, there's going to be a lot more liquid Steem, but at the same time, people might not sell the Steem. If you're powering up 100%, like me, then you're not selling the Steem. I'm just putting it all back into Steem Power at the moment, which is pretty risky. I do agree with that, but at the same time, I feel like I'm cheating the community if I'm just posting stuff and I'm using my own upvote to just mine the shit out of Steem. I don't feel like that's fair, but I feel like if I'm powering up 100%, then it's kind of fair. At least until I get more followers and like I actually start making money off other people's upvotes and not just my own upvote. Because right now it's like my upvote is like all the money I'm making, so it's kind of out of control. But so inflation's increasing. And obviously a lot of more people are going to have a lot more Steem, so the value could go down because there's an increase of supply, obviously. But also the demand is also going up. I think long term, this is going to send Steem through the roof because of the fact, people desire it in order to make money on the platform. I mean, it makes your upvote worth a lot, if you have a lot of Steem power. And all of a sudden, here's another advantage for someone like me. Now, you're at disadvantage if you're not taking advantage. If you're not posting on Steemit and you're a whale, you're actually losing money because of the inflation. But if you're posting while you're a whale, then you're actually taking advantage of the inflation and you're rolling with it and collecting interest like I am by posting daily 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a day. Like, why not? And now my interest, I was like looking at it, doing the math, and right now it's almost like, it's like 90% interest, like right now. Like right now I'm making like 90% interest on my holdings in Steem, and that's not even thinking about the price getting bigger, okay? So as of this hard fork, like my interest in Steem went up 90%, so yeah, my Steem is just really valuable right now, and it's just like this perfect storm. I can't even believe like this shit's happening, honestly. Like, it's crazy. So that's an advantage, but you're at a disadvantage if you're not posting. That's something to keep in mind because of price. That's just an unbiased opinion of what's going on Steemit. More pros, obviously. But then again, I think people, because they have such an opportunity to make money on Steemit now, word's going to get out. People are going to be signing up like crazy when they find out they can just make money for commenting on a whale's post or a dolphin's post or whatever. There's going to be a lot of minnows coming in. And it's like a great thing. People have a platform. Like, I used to try to make money online just through a website, driving traffic through Twitter, and it was miserable, Like, I hated it. I hated every second about it. But this, like, I could start from scratch tomorrow and just blog my balls off and work my way up. Because now the platform's getting so big, and it's just cool. Like, so I've been working on my page since August of last year, so I'm almost a full year on Steemit. I took a break for a while, but then I came back to it. I didn't even know what it like was when I first found it. Like, I was like, what is this? Like, So I mean, this shit's crazy right now. I mean, it's definitely for the better. Like those who were around when Steam was like, when Jeff Berwick was like bringing in like 15 grand a post. You know, that was when it was getting out of control. It's kind of going back to that level. I think if the price continues to rise, it's going to go crazy. Like I think people are going to be itching to get a Steam account because there's just so much income involved with it. It's a new paradigm. It's a paradigm shift. It's like a new realm of internet. It's a different type of internet. It's just next level. It's just the next level of social media. It's kind of like the evolution of it. Who knows? Something bigger might come after it. It's hard to say. So it's crazy good for everyone. I think it's good for investors. It's good for like I said, I'm giving a biased opinion because it's good. It's good for me, and chances are it's good for majority. Maybe the largest holders it's not so good for. I don't really even think that because I think their payout's gonna be way bigger because of the fact that word of Steemit's going to spread like wildfire. Once people see how much money they can be making just by sitting on their computer and even dropping a comment and making a lot of money. It's just crazy. This is cool stuff. So, I mean, it's really good for humanity in every way possible. For those who are on Twitter and Facebook, I deleted my Instagram account. I have my Twitter account, but I do not. My last time I tweeted was like 6 months ago or something. And then what else? Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in like 4 years, so that was no problem here with Facebook. And I think it's realized that, like, those social media sites are evil. Like Steem's something that pays you to be on it, and it's really revolutionary. And you can just kind of do anything with it. So it's really, really cool stuff. I think it's gonna help a lot. I think it's gonna help a lot of people in the future. Get out of their slump kind of thing. I think it could be a real solution to humanity and the transferring of money so easily from one hand to the next. So, I could talk about it all day. But I wanted to look more at like the analytic aspect of the Hardfork, and maybe if I could point out something's bad with it. The inflation's a pretty obvious one. I mean, I think everyone could generally discover that. I think the amount of new users they're going to be taking on is going to be tough to take on. We'll see how the website can handle the traffic. That's also another factor. There's a lot of factors that go down in this shit. But I think I think they're doing a great job. I think Steam is doing a great job. The Inc., Steam Inc. And I don't know. We'll see what goes on from here. It's just crazy stuff. It's life-changing stuff, especially for me, someone who's been on this as long as I have. People even longer. You know what I mean? So, I was lucky I got in when I did, and I'm really excited for the future. And just gotta be thankful for everything. So. Love for money is the root of all evil. Peace.